Let's see if it picks up the sound. Yes, it does pick up the sound, and I have to put it a little louder. What time is it? 7:45 in the fucking morning. Oh, 1 second. Alright. I will just put my time in so I don't get confused. Oh. Oops. What do you mean? Hang on, hang on. Before we get started, can I just say something? Yeah, sure. Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you've booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. Why are you getting into my mind already? I just started it. That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Well, kind of not, but that's fine. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. Thank you for that. Okay, let's see if it's loud enough. Or maybe I am just very loud. That's also a possibility. Okay. No, that's too quiet. Shit. Ah, okay. It's gotta do. Okay, begin the game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
We watch it again.
Number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened.
But this intro is with the balloons and stuff already. So it's the second part, but the intro.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
So, welcome back, thank you. Okay, first of all...
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Yeah, so that's one of the new endings. I didn't even know that you could close doors. I didn't know that that's an option.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
First of all, I have seen, so the last time we played, I saw that there is something weird going on with those computers, and I figured it actually means something. I didn't read it through, so I don't really know exactly what it's about. I just know that those computers do something. And I kind of know that it switches, so we will look around. There's no computers there. Okay. Some are on again.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I think we have to go upstairs, maybe. Wait, but we won't be able to... Wait. I think we have to quit the game. I know this is weird, but it will mean something. Wait. Begin the game again. Just have patience.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yes. See? Okay. We have to quit the game again. Okay, now...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yes, we will do that soon, please. Have some patience. Okay, it's none of the ones here. Right.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I know. I did just that.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
It doesn't say
Feeling a
anymore to
wave of
reboot the game.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Maybe
hoping
this
he
is what it
might
was
find
about.
An answer there.
Because I did click that computer last time, and it, like, out of a sudden it said, like, reboot the game. Maybe I'm just
Coming
making
to a
things up now, but
staircase,
it...
Stanley walked
could have had
upstairs to
something to
his
do with that.
boss's office.
Yes. It is this one. Okay. Begin the game again. This is such a mindfuck, seriously.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
Okay.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed...
No. We have a plan here, please. Yes! Oh, that is so satisfying. What the fuck? Oh, I don't like this. If this is what heaven is, I refuse. I kind of don't want this. And now? Oh shit. And now what? Oh no, I'm pressing buttons? This is his heaven? Oh no. This is my absolute nightmare. Actually, never mind. It's a little satisfying. What? Until when am I doing this? Okay, am I ever getting out of this, or do I have to restart the game? Hello? Okay, I think we won't get out of this. Begin the game again. Not sure if something has changed. No! Leave me alone.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
What do you mean? What? Did he change his dialogue options? Did he, like... What do you mean by that? Okay. Anyways.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Oh no,
he
we'll go
entered
through the right
door
door
on
this
his
time.
left.
Second.
This was not the correct way to the
I
meeting
know,
room, and
but
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
it will be.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Because I did...
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Because I did miss out on one opportunity we had.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I swear I'm having PTSD from this place. Which is
Look, Stanley,
that
I
place
think
up
perhaps
there.
we've gotten off on the wrong
That one there.
foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Because I think it's the
realize
one
that
with the
investing
phone.
Your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been
Finish the
about
sentence,
nothing
please.
but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Yes,
Someone you've
exactly.
forgotten
He
about.
expects me to pick up a call.
Please, stop
I will
trying to
not
make
pick up
every
this call
decision
now.
by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
No, she doesn't
This is it,
exist.
Stanley.
You're lying
Your
to me.
chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside,
You're
to let
lying to
her
me.
back into your life. She's been waiting.
Oh my goodness.
That's
That
her,
kind of shocked
Stanley.
me.
You need to be the one to do this.
Nope.
To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Nope, I will not. She's a bitch. I don't want to talk to her. I think I have to get out of the game. And do that again. I think I have to do this a few times. I think this is kind of the key to the game, or to all the endings, to just do things over
How
and
wonderful.
over again.
Stanley was alone. Finally.
Why is it
This
changing?
is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Shit, because I didn't pick up the phone and now he behaves like, yeah, you want to be
When
alone
Stanley
anyways?
came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew
Yes.
it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh, I wonder if
Wow.
he gets super pissed
Yes,
next time.
this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No. I did not.
Stanley was so bad
What
at
do you say
following
now?
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy.
There's another
really,
door.
I'm not. I
I'll not try
realize
this
that
again, though.
investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Oh no.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
She still doesn't
This is it,
exist though.
Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
We won't.
That's
We won't
her,
pick up.
Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Nope. I don't know how many times I have to do this though.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, yeah. What? His dialogue hasn't changed.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
He's
I
blabbering
realize
too
that
much.
investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
No. Do I have to let it ring a few times, maybe? Should be fine. Okay, let's see.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wait, I have to look that up real quick. Wait, but oh, here. Wait, excuse me, what? Oh. What? Okay. Oh. Okay, never mind. I did it wrong. Because I didn't read it. Didn't want to spoil myself. Still didn't fully, but we shall see.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No. Or through here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, now.
Look, Stanley,
Now is the
I
time.
think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, Stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
We have to
That's
unplug
her,
it.
Stanley. You. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
Yes.
Now, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
Well.
You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
No,
Music
that's not
comes in,
true.
fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, it can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Practice. Oh, now I have to
Excellent.
practice. Oh.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Does it count as a choice to wake up in the morning?
Welcome back.
What the fuck?
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
No problem whatsoever. So I think, let me do this right first. Huh.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Oh.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway
I
through
did
the
that
story.
before.
That story would make no
2
sense
times,
at all.
3 times probably.
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay. Thank you. Where am I going? Am I going that way? Guess I don't really have another choice, so.
Almost
he
there.
also closes
You'll
the
take
doors.
the door on the left, back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Okay, I got it. Mm-hmm.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, he gave me a choice still. We go to the left though.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I just thought there's a new door, but they completely blocked it off. It's not even a possibility to go down anymore. Huh. Well.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
It looks a little
Shocked,
different.
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief
It's
who
cooler.
orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Nightshark 115?
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Do I have to actually say it? Nightshark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Nightshark 115.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I am confused now. I am really not sure if I should go to the right, maybe. Because he kind of made me feel bad for not going through the right. You know what? Let's see if it's still blocked and everything.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
No. Oh my goodness. Oh, this don't look too good. Okay. And now what? Oh shit.
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work.
I'm sorry.
For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I
So
supposed
angry.
to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do
Just
I
get me
do?
through that door.
What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
No, I want to go through that door. Excuse me, hello? Oh no, this is creepy.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think
Sorry
that would
about
be
that.
funny? You just had to see?
Yeah.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so
That's not
perfect.
true.
I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
Stanley, like, are you alright?
Please. I need you to make a choice.
The end?
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
What?
Stanley, this is important.
What do you mean that's the end?
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there?
Can I get out of this? Can I begin the game again? Yes. Okay. There's more endings, I think.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Wait, but where? Wait. Yeah, but what do you mean by that? Oh.
At
We
first,
jumped out the window.
Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
Fuck!
He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
I'm not sure. Don't ask me questions like this. No, actually, there's more endings.
Then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option?
I was just thinking about
Clearly,
that.
this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh,
I
and
don't
Mrs.
know.
Rich, perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
What do you mean by that? Can I press yes? No? I can't even press it. Okay, fuck you. Let's get out of this. I kind of want to press yes again, but maybe not. Maybe not. Let's just do another ending that we still have to do. How does it look different here? Did he just take the bucket with us?
The embrace of an old friend. Oh, Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to
No.
his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Of course
and
it
here
is.
it was.
Look
Had
at
the
it.
bucket turned out to be correct? Well, no, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
I think we have to do the phone
No,
room with
said
the
the bucket.
bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
And
The
it will
cargo
get
lift,
us
yes.
somewhere else.
Go there. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now
I'm
ride
having
the lift all the way
PTSD
to
once
the top.
again.
There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever
Yeah,
the
that's
bucket
called
asked.
schizophrenia. Psychosis, one of those two. Pick whichever you like. Okay.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Yeah, we
Stanley
didn't do that
once
yet.
again obeyed blindly.
Of course. He's a bucket, he knows what he's talking about.
Now
Wait,
pick
but
up
the question
phone.
is...
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone and it will take us back home where we can go about life together.
Please don't stress me. 1 second. What are we doing? Are we picking up the phone? Are we plugging in the cable? No, I think we pick up the phone.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket.
Why sad? I have a
Once upon
great
a
bucket.
time,
What
I
do
gave
you want
Stanley
from
a
me?
bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend.
Can I ring the
And
doorbell?
then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
But this is way prettier than the one where we wanted to visit our wife, who doesn't exist. This is so cool. I like it. Can I do anything here? I don't know what that means. Okay, no. Oh, the bucket! Hello. Oh, Stanley, it's me, your bucket. Press N to take me to work with you.
The Stanley
Oh,
Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Press U to take me back home with you.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Press O to go back to work.
Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen
I'm
to
having
me.
a great time here.
It's
Please
just
don't
a
disrupt me.
bucket.
Interrupt me.
It can't think, it can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
That's okay. Don't listen to the loud man. Press G for us to go back home. Yes.
You see, he's not listening.
Where are
He's
you?
still taking orders from the bucket. You know,
Oh no, I think
once
my
upon a
bucket
time
left.
It was
Never
me
mind.
he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
Press H to ignore anyone in your life except for me. Okay, darling.
It's sad, but I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press T to go back home. Yes, I do believe. I do believe.
On closer inspection, that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Press P to relive the same day with me over and over. Sure. How bad can it be?
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
Press T to go home to work to home to work to home.
Oh no. I'm having feelings for the bucket. No.
Oh.
No. What's going
Oh,
on?
no.
Why do I
Oh,
want
my
to be
goodness.
with the bucket. Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had
Bucket,
the
you're
bucket,
getting kinda
this
weird.
would be less confusing. Yes.
Don't know about this.
The
I don't
bucket
know
could
about
tell
this.
me what to do in this troublesome situation. Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley. I
No
need
way.
it. Give it to me now. Give it.
Close your eyes. Go back to work, Stanley. Okay, that was weird as fuck. Okay, let's see. Yes. Okay. We have two other
All of his
options with the
co-workers
bucket,
were
I
gone.
think.
What could
Even
it
though
mean?
I'm kind of weirded out by it
Stanley
because it
decided
like
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps the bucket made
was a
Stanley
little
want to
weird,
be a
you know?
better man and a better
Kind of fucked up
co-worker.
our
In
relationship
time,
with each
perhaps,
other.
He would become both of those things. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him.
It's
telling him
making
that
me
the
do those
employee
things. I don't
lounge
know.
was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was it? No, never mind. The bucket was
We go
wrong.
through this door here.
Stanley took the door
I think
on
we
his
have
left
only went
to go back, and so
went
the
here,
two of them
gone,
detoured
whatever,
through the maintenance
one
section
time.
and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Nope.
Oh, good Stanley, I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
What the fuck? This is the yellow line,
You
like
see,
this.
your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much.
What is that
It's
baby?
this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Oh, so we're oh shit. So we're following the storyline, this yellow line that was there before in one of the endings.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well. Now this is what the
I was
Stanley
kind of
Parable
getting
is
into
all
this
about.
music.
Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue? Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Excuse me, what?
It's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
Not my bucket, that's for sure. Follow the line. Wait, what is here? Nope. Okay. That was
Don't
kind
you
of
get
weird
it,
and
Stanley?
ominous.
We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
No, no.
I think it'll make
Oh,
a
shit.
wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree? Can you
turn this
guess what
off?
the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley.
What does
Say
it
goodbye
destroy?
to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
No, I don't want that. Put it off.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows.
I don't really think we have an
its
option.
singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying,
Oh, it doesn't
does a
want to.
character with only one personality
no.
trait deserve to join the
my
pantheon
bucket
of
alone.
Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10
can't even throw it.
personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry.
I can't.
and feed it.
It's
We
like
can't
it's
get
not
back
going
to the
away
classic
from me.
Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it,
Oh,
the
that's very
fans,
loud.
Stanley.
I'm
Give
sorry.
the fans what they want. Hurry and. The Bucket Destroyer. My prized creation.
kinda bright.
You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spell-binding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Well, I think my bucket destroyed the Bucket Destroyer. Just want to mention that real quick. It's pretty cool. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Let's see if we have more options here. Okay. 1 second. Let's see. We did this one. I know which one we don't have.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set
You have
of
to just
two
follow
open
the story.
doors, he entered the door on his
Just
left.
follow it and go to the office. To the boss's office.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, so not sure if we can do this, but we have to go in real fast and go out real fast before the doors close.
Stepping in.
Now what? Wait, fuck, I forgot. A little too excited there. Okay. Well. Then, what now? We go back to our office. If we even can. Aren't the doors closed and stuff? No. So far, everything's open. Okay. It's kind of weird to see this game from this perspective. The bucket, the bucket. So. You are now leaving. Okay, that's just great. That's the elevator that I saw at the beginning. That I always thought we have to, like... Never mind then. Can I open this door? No, of course not. We are now leaving. Oh no. Kind of feels like a loop. Oh no. Shit. Now what? I actually have no idea what to do. Does anyone know what we have to do? If so, please let me know. Is it getting darker? Wait. Oh, okay. Escape pod launch bay. What do you mean? Do we have to jump from somewhere? Okay, I can kind of see something. Okay. We're just back? That was it? Shit. Okay, let's see. Did we miss anything? We have this. Okay, I will go through all the endings that we have done already. We have done the normal ending, the freedom ending, where you just follow everything through until you're done. Then we have the heaven ending that we just did with those computers. Yes. We have all that. We have the confusion ending, where you get to this big screen which says the confusion ending, and then you kind of like explode or some shit. We have the very powerful ending, and we have relived that a couple times, where you just fall from this platform, this yellow platform. We have exactly this ending. We have the one where you go downstairs and you walk in circles until you get crazy and then you like die. We have the one with the red and the blue door. I don't have this, I think. Huh? Oh. Okay. Okay. We have one more ending. Maybe we have even
All
more.
of his
I haven't went
co-workers were
through
gone.
all of them.
What could
But
it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I have also not done that yet. It's so many options, it's so confusing, you really forget
a set of two open
what
This
options
was
you
not
even
the
had.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. And here it was, the lounge. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No. We have to do something once again, which has not
Stanley
worked
was so
quite
bad
well
at
the
following directions,
past
it's
times.
incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm
We still have to go through there.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've
Okay,
been
lock in,
neglecting,
lock
Stanley.
in.
Someone you've forgotten about.
Yes! That was
Really?
absolutely perfect.
I was in the middle of something.
That
Do you
was
have zero consideration
remarkable.
for others? Are
right
you
word.
that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look,
Okay.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, we have done that before.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood.
Oh, shit.
Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Oh.
You see? There's
Oh,
nothing
we're here.
I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were
Oh.
never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay, I'm going to
Oh,
stop
no.
you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking
Yeah,
for some
but like
real
I would give it
critical
a
feedback
solid
here.
3.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Okay. Oh shit. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. What? What? Did you know that skip the intro sequence? Only the worst. Oh. Okay. Am I going through here again?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I would again go with a solid 3.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You
No!
click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail.
What do you mean, I
It's
will
a very
kill a baby?
meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't
What do you
give
mean?
it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Oh no, that's so fucking annoying. Never mind, you can die. Sorry.
You heartless bastard.
I'm sorry, it was
Did
too
you do it
loud.
because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
No, my
Because if
ears
it's the
hurt.
latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh, wow. Huh?
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's
Ooh, I
our
like this.
backstory? What is our motivation?
This looks like from this
Well, it
movie.
seems
This
obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy
where you live at
man
Lookout
spying
Post.
on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's
I don't
even
like it
more. Come,
anymore.
let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Okay, 1 second. I want to check out stuff first. Haha! Amazing. Okay, can't do shit here. Can't do shit here. Can I get some water? Nope. Can I do this? Nope. Very high, very high. I'm kind of scared. I don't like this. Can I get down here somewhere? It's like, oh. There we go.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
What? Huh? We're free! That's
It is.
amazing.
It's an open world game. Good God, quickly
Ooh.
block it off.
No, 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 no!
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You
I
really
like
wandered off
it.
into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path
Shit.
to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another
Hi.
game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
I liked it.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Oh.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
I like
Just
it.
a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design.
Can I do
Stanley,
something
if you
cool
manage
here
to
at
get
least?
lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Oh no!
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back,
Yeah,
but
I
obviously there's
know.
no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball.
Sports ball?
Oh, what fun. We shall run the
It's called
bases
sports
and do
ball,
a
actually?
touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley,
Give me a car.
Here's the ball. Have fun.
But I need a car. Could that be a possibility? I'm very fast all of a sudden. Maybe I'm in a car actually right now. Yes! No, no, no! That's wrong. That's super wrong.
Are you
Ha.
doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it
Yes.
better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley,
kinda
I
fun.
have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
One moment, please. I'm having a goal.
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a
Yes.
confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
No, I don't like this anymore. Stop with it. Actually, but I have to collect them all now. That's the problem.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley?
Kinda,
Are you
yeah.
having fun? Is this a
Kinda cool.
real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over. That's right.
Huh?
Your little fun comes to an end. This is
Why?
my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you.
Party
Without
pooper.
rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley.
And now what? Are we just locked in this now? Shit. Well, that's unfortunate. Anyways. Okay.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started. And if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Oh.
When
Yes, we
Stanley
go through the
came to a
left
set
door.
of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I know.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a
Yes, we do
staircase,
all that, we
Stanley
do all
walked
that.
upstairs to his boss's office.
First of all, when we get through this, I want to try something.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
2,
What could it
8,
mean?
4,
Stanley
5.
wondered aloud. Stanley was in such a rush to get through
I
the
will
story
play this
as
fucking
quickly as
music
possible,
again.
He didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated,
Very.
Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Yes. Okay, let's see. I think we can do something here at the elevator. Let's see.
Descending deeper into the building,
Oh, maybe
Stanley
not.
realized
Oh, maybe,
he
I
felt
don't
a
know.
bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
We go back up.
Oops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up.
I think we have to do this a few times.
Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's
Well.
a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Okay. Oh shit. Wait, I would like to uh-oh. Thought we can go back down.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator.
Let's try
It's
to put
still
this in.
just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Yes.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies
Yeah,
and gentlemen,
just as you said.
how does he
I
keep
understand.
coming up with all of this?
Joke's on you, though.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
Maybe it looks different, who knows? Maybe he's back.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This
There's a thing
absolutely
for
changes
sarcasm,
everything
I
for
see.
me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
What?
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait! No! I need more time to process.
Okay. It's pretty nice. I like this music. Very calming. Very Animal Crossing. Kind of.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality.
Okay.
As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
No problem. Don't worry, we go downstairs now.
Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Just messing with you, we go back upstairs. Not sure if it does anything, to be honest. I think so. Not sure. Shall see.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't
Oh
you
no, I
notice?
hate this.
It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Oh no, please.
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises, to have to think and to anticipate, and then to marvel at the eventual reveal? This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years, and it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley, because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why, oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh good, we're here.
Where the fuck are we? Sorry if that was loud.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
World's healthiest human being. All tricks revealed. How he did it. The pyramids. Live, the guy who went to Mars. And live on stage is Stanley? We are on stage? Give us a moment, please. I have to prepare. I am scared of crowds. World peace, baby.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
The Stanley Parables. Stanley, tonight, live on stage. Stanley. The man, the process, the myth, the legend, the parable. Kinda cool. Okay. A Q&A with world's first sentient machine. Doing great. In conversation with Alexander the Great.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise
Let me just
in
prepare a
storytelling
little bit here, please.
and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get 'em.
What the fuck are those letters? Break a leg, champ. Your boss. I love the way you ride elevators. Thanks for showing me that cool skateboard trick in the parking lot. You're too cool. Good luck on stage. Rock on. Break a leg, champ. Again? No one tells stories the way you do. Go get him, tiger. Stanley, my true love for you grows... Excuse me, I can't read that shit. My true love for you grows every day. You make me feel alive. Your wife from the apartment ending. Congratulations, Stanley. Remember where you came from. Austria. I still believe this is Austria. Your co-workers. Okay. We got ready. We got prepared. We had some good mentoring here in the makeup room. Let's do this. Thank you. Thank you. It's very nice of you all. It's very nice. I'm sorry, this was very loud. I'm sorry for that. It's also very loud in my ears. But otherwise it's too quiet, you know? Otherwise you don't hear anything. Okay, I guess we did that.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, we will go to the actual mind control room now.
Open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Because there is an option that I haven't even thought about.
Yet there
that
was
option
not a
didn't even
single
cross my
person
mind
here
for a
either.
split second.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Okay, we go downstairs now, don't worry. Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yes. Second, I put the light on first.
The
So you
lights
see?
rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome! You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content, more content, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section. You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are. We call this track Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done.
It's a great title.
Good job, you did it. Good job.
Why does this Loki sound like The Cure?
3, 2, 1. Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility.
I love this song.
You jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending.
Not sure if it's super off.
I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. The railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. 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 Good job, you did it.
Okay,
Good job,
enough now.
You did it.
It was a banger. Undeniably a banger. Banger. Okay, we'll do that again. But this time,
How long was I sitting there?
This
Stanley
time-
wondered to himself. Minutes?
we
Days?
take Bucky with us.
Not everyone is so lucky to have a bucket, but Stanley is a very lucky fellow.
You wanted to
Very
take it away
lucky
from me.
indeed. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I did. No problem. Go through
Still no one
here.
was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Sheer luck.
Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Yes.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine. Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Yes. We will do just that. Bucky, this is the end. I forgot to put the light
But
on.
just as Stanley was about to proceed further into the mind control facility, he tripped and fell over the railing and into the dark void below. Thankfully, he fell directly onto the bucket, which safely cushioned his fall. Now, what to do next? Stanley wondered. Stanley and the bucket could find no way out of this enormous pit, and so eventually they decided that the best thing to do would be to simply get comfortable down here. So they set up a little couch and relaxed. It really
Where?
wasn't so bad down here. A bit
I
cold,
can't see
perhaps.
shit.
After some time had gone by, they installed a few shelves as well, and a sort of kitchenette that was useful for when the bucket was craving paninis. But it wasn't until the rugs
Ooh,
and the
that's
standing
nice.
lamps came in that it really started to feel like a home. In fact, after some time, Stanley realized that it had been ages since he had even thought of the mind control facility at all. He'd never gotten to fully explore what was up there, never been able to unearth the many mysteries of the mind control facility. This lack of closure began to eat at him. Soon he was dwelling on his regrets, and the state of their home slowly decayed as Stanley became withdrawn and neglected the cleaning. It unsettled the bucket deeply. Stanley wasn't usually like this. The bucket tried to reach out to him again and again, but to no avail. All Stanley could think about, all he could talk about, was going back, doing it over again, staying on the path. It was a mistake to leave the path. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I need to do what the narrator says. I need to see the true ending. This made no sense at all to the bucket, which was simply trying to live its life down here as comfortably as possible. Yet Stanley was unconsolable. This isn't an ending. This is just a hole in the ground. The bucket sighed. True, it wasn't an ending. But it's where we happen to be. And maybe, possibly, if we accept the reality of things, maybe this will become an ending eventually. It's what the bucket was counting on. The two of them waited for a very long time.
Okay. We have one more thing to do.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone.
Because I got the question.
Finally. This is great, he thought to himself.
Didn't even
It
think
takes a
about
lot
that.
of humility to carry a bucket so
Can we go to
magnificent.
heaven with
Stanley
the bucket?
checked
Oh
his
shit, I
ego
think the door
and
is
then
closed now.
proceeded onward.
Okay. The answer is no, we can sadly not do that because we need the bucket for that. And we can't open our door anymore, so... Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, 1 second. We see what else we can do here. We did this. Okay, I will go through the other endings that we did already. Oh yeah, we had the one where we wanted to leave with the bucket through all the facility stuff. Like every step that he said to do, we did, and then they didn't want the bucket to leave. Then... Oh. Oh, okay, we did that with the bucket and the weird... No, wait. Actually, we didn't do that, did we? 1 second, please. Oh, okay. We have to do something with the bucket, actually. That we did before. I don't know what it does. But we have to go to the office. To the boss's office.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find out. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Okay, we have to go in and out very fast again. Oh shit!
Stepping in.
Okay, okay, okay. I don't know where to go now specifically, but we will just go back like we did before. Okay, everything looks normal here. Nothing out of the ordinary. Okay, 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 okay. Wait, what? You are now leaving. Okay, we had this before though. There's nothing special. But we didn't do that with the bucket, so it has to be kind of different. Okay, almost there, I think. One more, I think, right? Should be. No? What? Oh, now. Yes. Scrapper launch. Okay, okay, yes, yes. Wait, did we do that with the bucket before? No. Okay, I'll give them some privacy, I guess. Oh no. Oh no, he sends his bucket to freedom and he stays there for him. Oh my god, this is so emotional. This was beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Is the bucket still there? That's the question.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Be interesting to know.
What could it mean? Stanley
No!
decided to go to the
It's
meeting
actually
room.
gone.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh shit. Okay, okay, we did that then. Okay. I will go through the other ones that we did already. We did go to the mind control room and looked at birds with the bucket. We did go downstairs with the bucket as well and died. We did go down there. We just did that on the other elevator and there was this weird baby. We did kill ourselves on the platform. We did go through that room and couldn't go through with the bucket as well. Yes, that with the phone we did as well. Stanley problem. Okay, yeah, with the plug out we did as well. Oh shit. We didn't do that. We also didn't do that. We did do that. But the bucket is gone now. Like, all the stuff that we had to do with the bucket, I can't do anymore. That's kind of shit. What are we doing now? Okay, so, like... Do I have to restart it or something? Will it just respawn at some point? Huh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open...
It has to, because otherwise we can't do the other endings. That would be a problem. Is it here with us? No. Okay.
All of his
Is it
co-workers
somewhere
were
here?
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
Oh,
memo.
bucket, bucket, bucket. Replacement bucket. Alright. We have a
try
few
not
things to
lose
do with
this
the
one
bucket.
too, you dolt.
Sorry. Sorry about that. Okay, okay.
Stanley clung the bucket to his cheek. Could his co-workers really all be gone?
Ah. Hey.
Yes, whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear.
We've done it. We've escaped from that dull office and that pesky narrator. At last, out here in the white void, we are alone. Now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self.
The bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history, of the countless wars it witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans, and the bucket's own complicity therein, of sadness and regret, and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken to curb the madness and the decay, if only it had been stronger, of hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man, to manifest justice where none existed, and the bittersweet reality of time, to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps, if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception. This was way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
He screamed.
You're a bucket?
To this, the bucket furrowed its brow.
No,
Said the bucket.
not since the evil wizard Gambhorata first ensnared me in his machinations as payback for the sacred amulet I stole from his treasured vaults. I was young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of... No!
Stanley screamed even louder this time.
Goodness.
This is stupid! You are a bucket! This is so stupid! Why are we even doing this?
As Stanley screamed and screamed and screamed,
Okay, calm down
the
there,
bucket
Stanley.
revealed its true form, transforming into a mighty beast of untold power, its fangs glistening like...
Hello?
Stanley, you did it. You saved us from the bucket. Thank God you already had all 12 emblems of sages and knew the incantations to summon their true power. Otherwise, we would have easily been overwhelmed by the bucket's power. I'm speechless. You've demonstrated such bravery here today. Come, let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket, nor the dark magic cast away inside of it.
We need it, though. We need it again. Please. Is it still there?
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He
Huh.
hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Okay.
Stanley cradled the bucket in a gentle embrace. Protective,
Okay.
yet delicate. Assertive, yet compassionate. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not
Nope.
the correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
No.
And
Just
here
want to
it
get through
was.
here.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this...
We
no,
go
Never mind.
to this one
The
room
bucket
with the
was wrong.
cassettes. We have been there before,
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
but never with the
No.
bucket.
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Not sure if that was right, to be honest. I think so, though. Wait. Fuck, maybe not. That's okay, though. Or? Yeah, it is. It is right. Oh, shit. Was it like this before?
Okay. This is day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real.
But we did that
anymore.
before. It's the same
The
shit.
longer I study
Oh.
this bucket, the less sense anything makes.
Oh no.
The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay.
Wait, but
for
we heard
even
that
just
before.
an hour with the bucket. This
Shit, maybe I did
is
that
my
already.
golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back.
Oh yeah, I did that
Even
before.
now, I don't know who might be trying to get me. What's that? Who's there?
I don't think I did that without the bucket though.
Camporata.
Okay. This was creepy as fuck. I don't know if we did that without the bucket before, but I think so. We have to try it again though. Just to be clear, without the bucket now.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is
Yes.
that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
No, they did stop. They did stop.
When Stanley came to a set of two open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
Let
Stanley
me just
knew it
check real
perfectly
quick,
well.
yes?
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's
Okay,
incredible
okay.
he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay. Let's go here again without Bucky.
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the
You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and
We didn't do
every
that yet,
time you
then.
watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This
Sorry.
is all your fault.
Okay. Alright then. We have done that. I think, yes, we have done that. Okay. I think if I am not
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit.
misinformed.
Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped...
Stanley's
I think we have
bucket,
one more ending.
The only co-worker he would ever truly need.
And we have
Stanley
to
clutched
do
the
that.
bucket
We have
tightly
to go
his
to the
chest
elevator
and
again.
entered the door on his left. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd... Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Yes, yes. Can you just open it?
Stepping into his manager's
Okay.
office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Okay, okay. We have to... One second. We have to press 3 while doing it. I will not let go of the 3. He will
Wait,
lose his shit
Stanley
again.
said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again. The bucket said nothing.
Well. So it did something. Okay. But do I still press?
Here we are, said Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming on the number 3 over and over and
Oh,
over.
okay.
Wow, he said. The number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life. Stanley
Okay.
looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him? Once Stanley had had enough of the number 3, he got back in the elevator.
Okay. Okay, I'm still pressing 3.
Perhaps the bucket had missed something. Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly.
Yeah, I believe that too. Nope.
No, said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see. Feel the happiness I feel. He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing.
Okay. Are we just doing that again?
Here we go, said Stanley. This time I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion. He wielded the number 3 like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush. He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears, and the whole time he looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind. Anything to let him know that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all. only silence. Crushed by a wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
Okay, but like, will it do something soon? Probably, right? I think so.
Stanley and the bucket were so close.
Probably the
They'd
third
always
time.
been there for one another. Why suddenly could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's? The question caused Stanley to ruminate the whole way down the elevator. He knew that there must be a way to get through to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
Or maybe now. No.
"Ah," said Stanley, "I know what to do. I know how to fully express this feeling in my heart." He decided right then and there that he would hold a press conference where he would speak to the public
Yes.
on all matters relating to pressing the number 3 over and over. He would elaborate fully on what the number 3 meant to him and why he felt so alive when pressing it. Then the bucket would be able to see his joy through the eyes of others. It would get to see the world react to this discovery of Stanley's. And it would be through the public eye that the bucket would finally understand Stanley's work.
Aha. Okay.
For months,
Once
he
again,
advertised and
we are
marketed
here.
his press conference, building excitement around it, developing and rehearsing it, until it couldn't be refined a single measure further. When the
Stage
big day
door.
arrived, Stanley was as prepared as he'd
Stage
ever
three,
been
three, three,
for
three.
anything in his life.
Oh my goodness.
This was it. One last chance to win the bucket over.
Okay.
One opportunity to share a true
Bucket, trust
connection
me.
with a loved one. There was no one here.
Why?
Nobody had come to the press conference to hear Stanley speak, to listen to him
The
talk
bucket is
about
here.
what it really means to press the number 3 on a keypad over and over. He was unloved, uninteresting, he was a failure, and in that moment Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously. There would be no connection, no deeper understanding. The bucket merely
So
sat
sad.
there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant.
Oh no.
They spoke less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference. There would be no more games, no more long conversations about passion and pursuit, only a silence that consumed the space between friends. And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
The 3. I had to press the 3, of course. I think we should have all the endings now. If it counts them from the other day. Should though. Huh? No? Okay, let's go through this. Let's go through this. We have... We have the normal ending, the freedom ending. We have the heaven ending. We have confusion ending. We have the powerful ending. We have the one where you go through this hallway up. Insane Stanley we have as well. We have the one where you go through the blue door over and over again. Wait, what? Oh! Okay, we didn't do one thing properly. We have to do that again now, I'm sorry. But we have to do this.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
What do you mean by that? Oh no, I'm way too paranoid for this. Okay. We just go on. No problem, no problem.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
We have to go through the blue door again, over and over.
But eager
until
to
we get
back
in
to
those
business,
2 games, because
Stanley
at the second
took the
game
first
I just
open door on
exited
his
the game,
left.
but apparently there is something to do there. And then I think we should be done.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been
Oh shit,
neglecting,
I have to lock in, I have to
Stanley.
lock in.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please.
Perfect.
Really? I was in
Absolutely
the middle of
perfect.
something. Do you have zero
Immaculate. I don't think
consideration
that
for
is
others? Are you
often.
that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road?
Yes,
You've
give me the
chosen
games,
well.
give me the
Don't
games.
Let me stop you.
I have to go all through this again.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished
I have to
building
listen
this
to it
section
again,
of the
sadly.
map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option.
Oh, we had that already.
Feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
I know. Let me just go through here real quick.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on. And
Yes,
now
the
would
Burning
be a lovely
Baby.
opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
Of course, no
Let
problem.
me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You
Well,
click the button
I'm
to
sorry
move
for
him
you,
back to
but
the right.
I'm
And
not
if he
gonna press
reaches
this.
the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Sorry.
You heartless bastard.
I'm
you
sorry,
do it
I have a
because you
mission
hate
here,
babies
okay?
Or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely
Just give me the
valuable.
other game
Oh,
already.
Hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Yes.
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep
Yes,
tower,
weirdo.
perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Thank you. Let's go down here. And he will put the walls up again.
Oh, no. No, it can't be. It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off. Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. I really wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls. Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Now we have to do this, play football a little bit, soccer, whatever.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed. Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
Sorry.
There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must.
Yes, hurry up, hurry up.
Here's the ball. Have fun.
No. No.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story
fuck.
that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a
Where
thought.
is it?
And I realize
Is
I'm
the
not
game
a
winning against me?
sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric
Yeah,
sports
I just want this
experience.
one. The
I'm going to
rest
try
is
it out.
really
Here comes another
unimportant
ball.
for me.
Yes. Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it?
Go.
Stanley, I'm like a
No!
child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
No, I will lose my ball. Shit. I swear, are you kidding me?
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun?
I am
Is
enjoying
a
this very
real
much.
Video game?
The greatest
Well, I
game
sure
I've ever
hope you're
played.
having a good time, because guess what? It's over. That's right.
No!
Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't
Yes,
want to play my
okay.
game, now I don't want to play with you either. So,
You know what?
goodbye, Stanley.
Yes,
I'm
goodbye.
leaving. Hold on. What are you doing?
That's what I say to that. Oh shit.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Nope. Right, so is there anything here I have to look at? I don't think so. It's just... Oh! Okay. Okay. Wait. We go to our office, but I don't know where our office is. I think through here. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, here. Okay, maybe just follow the light. Yes, this is our office. Okay. And now what? What do we do here? Wait. Okay.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
Why?
Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Hello? Okay. Okay. We still haven't done one. Shit. Okay. That one we did to the end. Ooh, we didn't do that. We didn't go out this white
Someone
thing
was following
the
Stanley.
window.
He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Go. Move. And press yes. Let's do that.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain. There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly.
Alright, I'm gonna
But the
get through
truth
what
must
we
be
don't have
told,
yet
he
in the
was
meanwhile.
not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable. and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yes. You too will become quite unbearable.
Okay. We did this. We did this. We did this. Oh, hoppala. That. We did everything. Okay. I think we have to do that and hope that it worked. Okay, there will come an epilogue. That's the thing. Oh wait, extra endings. Okay. What is this? Wait, I think there is more endings that we don't have yet. Oh. Oh shit. Okay, there's way more. Shit. Okay, but I think that's it for today. There really is a couple, or maybe wait. Okay, we have that. Okay, we have that. Okay, maybe it's not so much anymore. Okay. There's something else still that can happen. First
Stanley
of all,
had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped
first we go
very
to
much
the
that
mind
it
control
was.
room.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
That's the last proper thing we do.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. We will have to wait there though
Here's
for
the
a
door,
while.
just go.
For like 5 minutes we have to wait.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
We have to press all these buttons, all 3 of them, and we have to let the last button be pressed for like
Now
5
the
minutes or
monitors
so
jumped to life.
until those
Their
doors
true
open
nature
again.
revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay.
This mind control facility, it was too
5 minutes.
horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Okay, we make a 5-minute break. I will be back. Everyone has to do stuff. Now is the time. Okay, I'm back. Are you ready? The doors are open. I saw they were open before, but thought I'd give everyone some time. So we have to go back to the first button now. We have to click it. Okay, great. We did that. Did it stop sometime? I don't know if it ever stops, to be honest. Okay, I can't press anything else anymore.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't
Okay.
accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
Alright. Begin the game again. I think now is the time when we just have to do this over and over again. So, not like everything, we just have to... Oh! Which one is ringing?
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct? Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, I think this worked out. Oh, okay, I think it started. Oh yes,
All of
okay.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay,
Stanley
alright.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, we have the boxes room. We have all the boxes here. This is great. Go to the meeting room now.
When
Because there
Stanley
should be
came to a
something
set
else.
of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm not sure if this will work out though.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Okay, we have to begin the game again. Okay, okay, 1 second. Okay. Yes. Okay. Huh? What? Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All right.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Huh.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a
Okay.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping...
Begin the game again. I'm not sure if this works. Okay, again. Okay, we have been in here.
All of his
No.
co-workers were gone.
Fuck. Don't think that was good. I shouldn't have left the room. Okay. Huh. Wait, what? Okay, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, okay, okay.
All of his coat.
We have to get that blue room again. Shit, does it not come anymore now?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers.
Okay.
He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here.
Now. I hope. Fuck. We just have to do it over and over again. There's no other way. Oh shit. Can we get it again though? I'm not sure. Oh no. Okay, otherwise I don't know how to do this. Oh shit. Okay.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer
Okay, I will
recall.
just press some things and hope that it will work out. I'll put off all the computers. Why not? Maybe I just have to do something before that can happen again. I don't know, to be honest. Let's see, let's see.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. Let's hope that it works. Shit. Huh. Fuck. Okay, 1 second. I have to find that out. No. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, it's just random. Okay, so there's really nothing we can do. We can only restart again. And hope that it will come at some point. It's completely random. Shit. Oh, this could take forever. Shh. Okay, 1 second. I will do that again and see what happens.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to...
Nope. Ah, oh no. Yes. Okay, we have to go into this
All
room.
of his co-workers were gone.
Okay, we got it.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Dog mode. Okay. That's basically it. That's basically it, to be honest. I don't think there's anything else to this room. Okay. Okay, but we didn't have one room yet. And I think we have to do that again. Okay. There's one hallway that has to appear in front of us, and it's, as I said, it's completely random, so I don't know how long that will take. One second. Okay. We had that room before. There's one where there's paper around everywhere. I think if we have that, we have all possible endings and options. Okay. Okay. It's a little boring. I really hope that we have done all the endings. Is it true though that it saves the ones that I had already? Like from last time I played it? I hope. Because otherwise obviously those are not included, like, but it should. It's one game saving, so it really should. Just want to see the papers. Anyways, we'll do this for a while. It's getting annoying. Okay. I will do that again, just
Stanley
so it
simply
does something.
couldn't handle the pressure.
It's different music.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally.
It's
This
different
is
music.
great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Okay, okay. But like... Fuck. Huh. Why? How rare is this one? I haven't also seen it ever before. Way too impatient for this. Wait. Oh. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, because it doesn't affect
Stanley
if
had-
we get the epilogue or not. So I
Never
really
seen the
don't
office
know
this brightly lit.
why
Was
we
it a
haven't
sign of
gotten it
something?
yet.
He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Let's see, endings. Endings. Go away. Go away. Endings. Freedom ending, countdown ending, bottom of the mind control room ending, fall down the button. Yes. Museum ending, go through the escape hall. Press conference ending. Yes, we have that. Mariella ending, we also have that. We have that. Oh. Okay, I think I haven't done something properly. Okay. Let's see. Because I got too impatient, I think.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
It will come still, I think.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his bosses. Stanley stepped into the broom closet.
I think we just
but
have
there
to
was
stay in
nothing
here.
So he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here. It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Yeah, you will get super pissed.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I know you're confused, just end it then.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
What? Wait.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends you'll say,
Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite.
I hope your friends find this concerning.
Okay, there is one ending that we will definitely not do because it
Stanley
means...
was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got
Excuse
the job
me?
because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Oh wow, he's getting really offended now.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Nope. I have to wait. I have to wait. Why wait? Oh. Okay. We have to go out and in again.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Okay. Okay. There's a couple endings we can't do, or at least one ending, which is where the baby goes into the fire and you actually play the game for 4 fucking hours. I will definitely not do that.
All of
We will
his
have to
co-workers were
watch the
gone.
epilogue.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Is Stanley
few more things, though.
without the bucket really Stanley at all? No. No, surely not.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find...
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy? It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh, no.
Absolutely
Getting
not.
into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and
Yes,
for all.
this is what I was waiting
Here we
for.
go.
Property of
Now
Stanley.
it's settled.
Perfect.
No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
Okay. Okay,
All right, I've got
okay.
a sec. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket
Wait.
walked upstairs to the
We're
bottom.
wrong. Sorry. We went the wrong way. We have to go through the right door. Without and with the bucket. Yes, hello.
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work.
Of course,
Can
yes.
you verify that this is correct? Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Of course, thank you very much. We go to this room without the bucket first. I'm not sure if it will do anything, but
When Stanley
says it
came
will,
to a
but-
set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
nope. We will do something
Stanley
else.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible
Which
he wasn't
is-
5 years ago.
Second.
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back. You'd best either get comfortable right here on this platform, or test your luck by jumping to the floor below. You know what? Looking at it now, it's not that far to the bottom floor. I bet you can make it.
Yes. Now we go to the tape recorder. And I think it might be a little bit fucked up now. I'm not sure.
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seen the officer.
You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you?
Okay, but we had
What
that
a silly
already.
and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
Oh well. Okay. One more thing we have. And I am not really sure how to do that, to be honest. Okay, yeah, we're here, but that doesn't bring us anything. There's console. Okay, 1 second. Okay. It's fine. Yeah. Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. Okay, now I'm curious how accurate 11 p.m. is. Let's use another slide to find out. How accurate is... Almost. Quite accurate, but it's not like 100% accurate. You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. I wish we had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data from you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip a couple new ones up. Should be ready by the next time you boot up the game. Okay. Weird. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Please adjust the slider until the dog and the cat are friends. I love this. They are adorable. Please adjust the slider until the number 5 becomes the number 9. Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting the slider. Okay. Which of the two made-up words below is most appealing to you? Scrumtish or occuboink? Definitely. Cannot even say the other word. Please don't adjust the slider. Okay. Do you know what time it is right now? Yes. Is the time that it is right now the correct time? Yes. What is time anyway? No, I don't want to go there. Thank you. Is there anything about yourself that you haven't told me? Probably. Help. Okay. Will you come back to visit me? I don't think so. That's kind of weird. Sorry about that. Don't really want to see you again. I've had enough of this. We will watch the end. 1 second. What? How did he do that though? Game is now paused. Okay, I don't know how to do that. But it looks
Stanley, this is me being serious.
important.
In fact, this is my serious room. It's where I come to be serious. That table is the most serious table I could find. I looked at many, many tables, hundreds of tables. It's possible I looked at over 1,000 tables. I honestly don't know. The specific number isn't as important as the understanding that of all tables I looked at, this one is the most serious. I relate this story to impress upon you the extent to which this is the most serious room I have, which is why I brought you here. You just tried to activate server cheats, which of course runs the risk of breaking the entire game. You've got no respect for the strict order of scripted narrative events, and I just can't have that. It's time to get serious, Stanley. No jokes, no games. Outside of this room, I might be more tolerant of those things, but now we're in the room. Which is why I'm subjecting you to the most serious punishment I can think of. 100 billion trillion years standing here in the serious room. Perhaps after that, we can talk about the severity of your actions and whether you've learned anything. But until then, serious room, go. Whoa, did we not have the talk? Are we not in the serious room this very moment? Did I not tell you how many tables I looked through? I'm going to be conservative and say it was somewhere in the tens of thousands of tables. Any reasonable person would say I spent an absurd amount of time doing nothing but looking at tables, and I genuinely considered each one too. I took a hell of a lot of notes. I kept the notes in a different room. That room is less serious than this one. It's more of a notes room. Again, the point of this story is to convey how serious I feel this cheating issue is. And I'm sure you'll agree with me once you've fulfilled your new punishment. Infinity years in the serious room. I generally have trouble reading human emotions, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that you're devastated by this crippling new punishment. As well you should be. It's the most serious I could think of. Can you get more serious than that? No, you can't. Don't try. Still no effect. The problem is clearly the serious room. It isn't serious enough. That's on me, Stanley. I apologize. I'm going to the store to look through more tables. Hopefully I find one that conveys how wrong what you're doing is. Now, where did I put those notes?
And now the cheats again? Or? Okay. I guess. Anyways, as we will not finish the 4 hour of not letting the baby burn, we will look at the epilogue. Many, many years later. Wait, we have been there. We have been there when the house collapsed, where we had to press the button to skip time. But then the game just restarted. Okay, we didn't have that. Goes for 10 minutes. What is that? Oh, nothing. Oh, never mind. The bucket! It's where we put it in the launcher! Finally reunited. Okay, yes. This is the nostalgia room. Okay, okay. Weird. No narrator the whole time. What is that? I swear this fucking button. It's probably just more gyms. No, you had to go to the right. Not? No, never mind. Uh-huh. I have been there. All the Stanley figurines. Amazing. I love that. That's so satisfying. Okay, you can't go in there. Is that just his workspace? Okay, okay. No. Huh. Okay, that is useless. You can't go through any door. Did he not try that? Okay, okay. Hello again. It's nice to see you. It's terrible to learn that there will be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developers said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise? What nonsense. The Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that's what the narrator's problem. What's the narrator's? He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together we are going to make the Stanley Parable 3. Simple. All we do is change the numbers in the game's title screen. We also really need a really dumb subtitle for the game, something loud and gaudy. Go ahead, try combining some random words together to make a new Stanley Parable. Stanley versus Sunshine. Employee of the coworker. Okay, also. It's absurd. I love it. Every time you restart the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by 1, and then we'll pick a new subtitle. That way, the Stanley Parable will never end. God. And nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content, recycled again and again and again with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it, but I want you to have a say as well. Let's do it or don't do it. Don't do it. I understand. Sometimes we're not ready to move on. That's fine. If you ever change your mind and want to start inventing new sequels, come back to me. I'll be right here. It's just going back. Oh, would you like to start doing that now? Good, then it's agreed. A new sequel every time you start the game. And you know what? Since you've put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. See, I'm noticing that the narrator never found a way to give you the broken achievement, did he? Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. Alright there. The achievement machine is all fixed. You see, I'm on your side. We're in this together. We're going to keep this train rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in on itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great. There's only one last thing we need to know. To do. Please enter the current time. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. What the fuck? That's it. Okay. Ah, shit, what did I do? Okay, I guess that's it for this game. I don't know. This fucked up my brain for a little at the end there. But it was a really good game. I really loved it.